Class is in session. Please find a seat. You are here today to learn about private schools in Alberta, who pays for them, who goes to them, and how they fit into Alberta's educational system. Sometimes, you might see or hear headlines about private schools taking money from the public system. Is that true? In a word, no. This is how school funding works in Alberta. All Albertans pay taxes. This money goes into what is often called the public purse. Parents who choose to send their kids to a private school pay taxes too. Some of this tax money is used by the government to make sure all kids in Alberta get a good education. If your child goes to a public or separate school, the government takes about $13,000 out of the public purse to pay for that child's education each year. If your child goes to a private school, the government pays around $5,000 for that child's education. So every child that goes to a private school saves the public purse and Alberta taxpayers lots of money. In fact, in the last 5 years alone, private schools have saved taxpayers $750 million. Oh, and those savings don't include things like capital costs or transportation or teacher pensions, because the public purse doesn't pay for any of that for private schools. So how can private schools afford to operate? Well, in most cases, the parents pay tuition to make up some of the difference, and they run fundraisers and ask their supporting community for donations. And the schools have to find efficiencies and be selective in what they offer and how they operate. It takes a lot of sacrifice. Families that have trouble paying are often helped by the community supporting the school so that all children can attend the school of their choice. So, why do parents send their kids to private schools? Well, some schools are built with a special focus on students with specific learning needs. Others are built to offer a unique type of educational approach, like Montessori or Waldorf. Sometimes, parents choose a school that respects and supports their child's faith and worldview, or because they desire that their child learn about their culture, or for a specific academic, athletic, or other educational focus. This might make you think that private schools can operate any way they want, but that isn't true. The schools teach the Alberta curriculum, and the teachers in private schools are certified to teach by the Alberta government. The schools have to comply with the School Act and other legislation, and they have to report financial audits, 3-year plans, annual educational results reports, and health and fire inspections to the Education Ministry. Alberta Education also monitors all schools, including private schools, by regular school site visits or by sending surveys to students, teachers, and parents to make sure that the school is meeting the needs of their students. The results from these surveys show that private schools are safe and caring, successfully prepare students for the world of work, prepare students for their roles as citizens, and support parental involvement. Alberta has a broad system of education. There are public schools, separate schools, charter schools, private schools, and parents who choose to educate their children at home. Even within these groups, there are lots of choices. There are francophone programs, all-girls schools, hockey academies, schools that specialize in the arts, and other schools of choice. Private schools are simply one part of this diverse system, providing a great learning environment to 34,000 Albertan students. And it's a good system that is working hard to get even better. Sometimes, people suggest that private schools don't serve the public good. This just isn't true. Private schools meet the needs of Albertan parents and children. They help educate Alberta's students, and they do so well. Their graduates become productive citizens who work together with graduates from other schools in Alberta, as well as with immigrants from all over the world, to help build a diverse, successful, and inclusive society. Now you know why we say private schools are part of the learning landscape in Alberta, serving the public good. Class dismissed.